Oh, hey, Bill. Yeah, we'll be getting started here just a second. Just trying to get everything squared away. It's been a hot minute. Well, hello there, Eli. It's about your bedtime. Let's see. Is there a way I can just see chat on my screen? Hi, dude.
Could you try and look at the meal set of armor from Reach?
Probably not tonight, but we can look at it tomorrow for sure.
Okay.
Or, well, tomorrow we're pretty slammed. We'll see.
Alright.
Hey, Virgo, what's up? Just getting everything set up here. Trying to get chat on this tablet so I can actually see what you guys are chatting about.
Are you streaming?
I'm going to be doing some blaster updates, and just I got a bunch of random blasters that I have upgrades for that wouldn't warrant like a full-fledged video, so I'm like, okay, well, let's just do that. There we go. Okay, so I just want chat. How do I, can I just pop this out? That's okay. All right, all right. Good night.
Hey, bye.
That. That looks good. All right.
Where should I put my gym clothes?
By the dining room table's fine. set for now. All right. There we go. Hopefully everybody can still hear me. Close the door. It's a professional setup here. I apologize for not being in frame when that switched over. I don't have my mouse over here and I can't see the screen, so I've still got some organization to do when it comes to the live streaming portion of this. All my editing and stuff is over there with my computer and everything, so shooting videos is like one thing, but trying to live stream, and I've got a chat here which is delayed. Haven't figured that out yet, so we'll just let it go. Let's see, where can I put this where it won't be a bother? Alright, so what are we working on today? So I haven't been streaming for a while. I haven't been uploading videos for a hot minute, but figured I've got some minor blasters upgrades to go through. Like I was telling Eli, not enough to really make a full like video out of it. But they just need to be done. I was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and just jump on stream. We will get some blasters updated. I finally got the new plunger tubes for my broken long shot. I went ahead and picked up one of these guys as well, mostly for curiosity's sake, because I wanted to see what the internals were like. As far as like the plastics concerned and everything like that, because I have heard some rumblings that some of the plastic might be a little bit different. I really need to get this chat updated because this is gonna drive me nuts because like it is like way far behind. Let's see, how do I do that? I thought I could do that in YouTube Studio, but I guess not. Can you not, like, that seems a little ridiculous that you can't watch your chat. Well, I apologize ahead of time, guys. The conversation's going to be a little delayed, my responses, because I'm watching the stream as it's going. So it's going to be like a good 15 to 30 second delay before I read your comment, respond to it, and then you see it again. Anyway, so we've got a whole bunch of blasters to upgrade, just some minor stuff, nothing big, some broken pieces that we're going to be fixing. I've got some parts in here from Out of Darts that I wanted to go over with you guys. Let's see, what should we start with? I kind of want to get this out of the way and jump in to just this, get this one finished. This is my original X-Shot long shot. I've already gone through and took the internals of a brand new one because the internals were all busted up. Yeah, so you got the original shell is back in there. Now I just wanted to, I've got a whole bunch of parts that I want to upgrade. So we've got, there's one, we've got another one for the blue one. Let's see here. What have you thought of the BK1S, says Richard. I know you posted one video, but you haven't posted a follow-up. Well, the jury is still out on my BK1S. I had to send my first one back because it came that's not you. It came it came in the box. It wasn't destroyed in the box. It was I probably put about 10 or 15 rounds through it after the initial unboxing, what you saw, and yeah, it just wouldn't like fully cycle or whatever. So talked to Out of Darts, got a brand new one, and they were super cool about it too. They were really cool about it. They sent me a new one before I sent the old one back. Like it was that cool. Like I mean, obviously if I would have ran off with both of them, they would have charged me for both of them. But no, it was really cool. So the second one that I got, I took it out on the range. I shot all new stuff for the review on the range. I shot all new stuff for the FPS reading and all that, because I had originally done that with my first one. And I was like, well, I want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So I went ahead and did it again. And yeah, everything was looking great. Absolutely loved it. Was plinking around in the backyard. Super good. And then went to my Nerf war down in Cincinnati. And there's something going on the inside where it just continuously fires. You'll pull the trigger once, no matter what setting you're on. If you're on full auto or semi-auto, you pull the trigger once and let go, it just keeps cycling. It'll just keep firing. So eventually you just have to pull the battery out. From what I can tell from doing some initial research, there's a switch that sometimes isn't getting fully engaged to tell the blaster to stop firing. And you just need to lift that arm up, just bend that arm up just ever so much so it triggers the actual thing. I just haven't had a chance to actually go through it. Other than that, absolutely love that blaster. So there are some minor quality issues with it, but I think once I get it open, I'll be able to A, correct that issue, but B, get a nice, lube everything up to make sure that it is, solid. But yeah, it's just, the AEG thing is just, it's a tough cookie. And the thing is, part of it might be my fault because I left the blaster out here in my office all winter long. So I don't know if that had something to do with it. Our outside here is kind of like a 3 seasons room. And it gets pretty cold out here during the winter. It's not heated unless you've got the little space heater going, and we don't run that thing when we're not in here for safety concerns. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm looking forward to getting that one. The next video that we do for the BK1S isn't going to be the review. It's not going to be a look inside. It's going to be a what happened video, which kind of stinks because I really want to recommend it, but I'm kind of digging the X-Shot one. I'm hoping the X-Shot one is really, really good, and we'll see. It's hard. It's hard to. I'll be right back. I got to get something to put these screws in. It's hard to think of a better blaster for $60 or $70 or whatever it's going to be, $80, but then you think, oh, it's going to be an AEB, and you think the BK1S had issues. Like, hopefully they don't cut too many corners, and we'll see. We'll see. But I appreciate their let's just say it, their cojones, because yeah, like going right from something like this, skipping the whole flywheel thing and jumping right into AEBs, like that takes a lot of guts. And it's a tough market to get into because there's just so many working parts. But yeah, so what's the bet? Nate says, what's the bet that the new AEB from X-Shot is going to be just as much garbage? Well, luckily we have some great hobby shops that make some excellent material and items to kind of fulfill that. It would be awesome if this was the same plunger tube. I doubt it's going to be, but I could get into that. That would be sweet. Can you guys see this? but let's see. Yeah, pretty easy to fix. Right, you're right, Richard. I mean, there's really not. If you've watched any videos opening it up, there's really not much to it. But we'll see. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Actually, I like opening up blasters and seeing how they work. I was a little hesitant with that one because I was like, oh man, this is the first AEB I've ever had. Like, if I open this up, are all these, you hear, all the gears and stuff like that. The gears are the big, proponent, like braking and all that, getting out of a line, the gear system, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I really don't want to take my $160 blaster, open it up, and have all these gears go flying out. It's one thing like with a Springer where you open it up and springs shoot all over the place. Like, oh, great, now I got to replace that. But I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I mean, for the cost of entry, the $60 or $70 for the X-Shot one, like, I mean, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I could get into it for that price. All right, so yeah, so first stream back, I will perfect the view. I see my head's cut off. I could raise the camera up a little bit, but let's get into this blaster, shall we? There we go. So what do you guys think of the X-Shots AEB? AEBs in general, what are you guys thoughts? Is it something that you would like to see in the hobby? Is it something that you're kind of worried about, just causing like a huge meta shift, in wars and stuff like that? Kind of curious. Yeah, I agree. I think it's just the way everything lines up when you look at the X-Shot blaster, and you put a BK1 kind of next to it, you can see like the charging handles in a very similar spot to where the barrel is, the trigger system, where the magazines lines up. It's very, very similar. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't say like interchangeable, but like if you've opened one up, you've seen the inside of the other. Come on. Why won't you open? Oh, there's another screw. Should probably zoom that other camera in so you guys can actually see what I'm working on. Let's do that. Camera shift. Let's do that. Now I just gotta wait the 15 seconds for it to catch up on the stream. Come on, get out of there. And now I gotta like focus. Yeah, this is the problem with doing it live. Like I really wish I would have started a little bit sooner on my prep work, but let's see, did I get it? There we go. Good job, Joe. That's like the no-look zoom up there, or focus. Is that an airsoft? No, this is not an airsoft. This is a foam dart blaster from X-Shot. It's called the X-Shot Long Shot. Come on. It's out of the box. I believe it was hitting, what was it, chat? Like promising 150. People can get it all the way up to 250, and then stuff starts to break on the inside. But the nice thing is you can get it down to 100 as well, so you can play, you know, with a combination of the lower tier springs and some spring spacers, you can get it right at HVZ levels, you can get it at competition levels. It's a very adaptable blaster. And it does have its issues, like that, you know, just like with anything else. In the latest image, the charging handle is now a T-pole, like on an Airsoft AG. Oh, yeah. I did see that. I'm not 100% convinced. Were you talking about the image of it, like, laying on that desk or whatever with the chrome barrel or whatever? Because it looked like there was something there. Like, I agree, yeah, it does look like it, but I don't know. I mean, and it's possible. Like, I've got a 3D printed file for my BK1S that adds a T-pole to the top of it that just interlocks with the stub charging handle, just for aesthetic purposes. I mean, it does work if you'd like to charge it that way. But yeah, I'm all for it either way. I gotta get this chat thing figured out. That's one big problem. I apologize, guys. I am not ignoring you. It's just I'm watching the stream, and normally I would have one of my monitors turned around, but even then it's only a 20-inch monitor, a 22-inch monitor, so looking at it from, what, 15 feet away is about damn near impossible. Alright, I think we are in there. Oh, what's this, one more? Nope, that's done. Alright. Now, without letting all the springs shoot everywhere, I need a longer screwdriver. ACR Nerf. He made it. My son has taken it apart and fixed his long shot so many times. So many things have broken, so the point that I gave him money to spare parts so he could. Hey, you know what? This is like, you know, people will dog on this blaster because of how cheap the plastic is. I think that's one of people's biggest complaints is they feel like the plastic's super cheap. But in my opinion, like, a $20 blaster, especially a Springer, is a great first mod project because there's no electronics that you've got to worry about. You don't got to worry about battery compatibility or anything like that. You can open the thing up, you can tinker it, you can move, you know, change one thing about it, close it back up, and see, you know, kind of where you're, see what you did, you know, did it gain, you know, provide any benefit or anything like that, or hindrance or whatever. And it's just a great blaster. There's so many mod parts for it, so many free mod parts. That's the other thing. Like on Printables, on Thingiverse, like there's a ton of stuff that you can get for it. And then there's, you know, you can purchase like stuff from like Out of Darts, Frontline Foam. This thing does not want to open. I might need to get a different screwdriver. But I just replaced the pusher. Oh, you replaced... Oh, nice. I have not had to do that, although the pusher was the thing that broke on the last one, but it was beyond repair. There we go. I might need a longer screwdriver. There she blows. Alright. Set that aside. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, so yeah, I put the sticker on there so I would know what spring I was using. Alright, so this is all the new stuff. The new X-Shot long shot internals, but I kept the old shell because I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Perko says I just got a new Strife X and the rev trigger is really sticky. Any tips? I reviewed the Strife. I did not open it up because it was going back to the owner. But didn't open it up. My guess is if it's really sticky, maybe try sticking a little bit of lubrication in there. Is it you said is it the rev trigger? And the rev trigger. Maybe a little bit of lubrication might work. It depends on how the rev triggers, how it's designed. Most of them are like kind of on a hinge or whatever, so you might need to add a little bit of lubrication on that hinge part, where like the screw post or whatever. The other thing you could do is look at, because it's probably hitting. I'm assuming the way that most of the new Nerf blasters are, they usually don't engage a button. They usually engage a piece of plastic that then engages a button. So making sure that not only the button is lubricated, or the switch is lubricated, but the actual the stuff that the mechanical sliding stuff inside is lubricated as well. That would be my guess. Let's see. Slug slime, yep. Slug slime, super lube. This is actually the first time I'm using this. We got this with the bow or whatever that I've been trying to finish, and I actually went through the entire thing because I really enjoyed using it. It was awesome. All right, so while we're in here, we're going to lube up. Oh my gosh, look at that! This thing's already cracked. No way. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. This thing's already cracked. And I haven't even used it that much. Oh, that is aggravating. That is so aggravating. Look at that. That thing it's cracked through and through. Actually, it's cracked in a couple places. That's frustrating AF. Oh well. Out with the old, in with the new, I guess. Yeah, open it up, check on the gears. Loosen the screws a little surrounding the rev trigger. That's good advice too. Sometimes the robots that put these things together tighten them screws down so dang tight that, understand you don't want that thing to move, but I need to get a rag of some sort. While I'm at it, I'm going to fix this. Go up a little bit. There we go. All right, be right back. All right. And we're back. All right. Are the blue any more durable than the red? Well, we will find out. We will find out. I'm not positive, but you never know. I mean, this thing has gone through so many iterations that it very well could be. So, all right, let's see. Let's see if we can get this put back in one go. That actually isn't that bad. We're gonna leave that one alone. We're gonna add a little bit of slug slime to this one. It's already got some on there, but I'm gonna be a little more liberal with this application because we're actually lining the inside. And the other thing we want to make sure we do is replace the O-rings. Let's see. Please lubricate O-rings. I wonder, are these the same O-rings or new O-rings? I wonder if these are new ones. These might be new ones. Let's see. to pop this one out real quick and put this one on. It feels about the same. I don't know. They sent them with it, so we're gonna go ahead and use it. We'll use them. Again, being very liberal with the application here. Yeah, that's a little bit tighter. Yep. That makes sense. Alright, so set that aside. So that means we need to take this one off. How do we take this one off? Ew. Let's do that. Come on, get out of there. Man, the other one had a nice little gap. There we go. Got it. Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. There we go. Alright, put that back on. And it goes like that. Now we gotta take this. This one's like bone dry. I will have music next time, guys. I apologize. Our right before I went to, I was getting the kids to sleep. I noticed a strange smell coming from our dryer, and lo and behold, it was not happy with the amount of lint in the thing. Thank God there was no house fire or anything like that. So now I've got a half taken apart dryer in my kitchen, which I will have to get back to after this stream. But that prevented me from getting ready properly. But next time we'll have some music next time, I promise. I promise. What's my favorite release of 2024? That's a tough one. I'm looking over at my wall right now. You know what? I like the BK1S. I do. But I'm going to have to go with the... it's going to be tough. It's between the Venom and the Maxim. I only like the Venom with like the SMG kit from like Xbox games. That thing saved it for me. Like, I don't like the form factor of it by itself. I know that's kind of a hot take, but if you like that, that's great, fantastic. It's just not my cup of tea. But yeah, the Venom with that kit, or just the Maxim straight out of the box, is just a phenomenal blaster too. Richard says, building a Griffin Riveter right now. I hate shields that much. Yeah. Alright, so pretty good on lubrication there. Let's see if we can get this to go back together. Ooh, that fits nice and tight. Let's get the fingerprints off the black matte tube. Oh, we gotta take out the ratchet. No, this one doesn't have the ratchet. That's the other one. Alright, what else we gotta do? Is that it? I think that's it. Let's see, this goes here. Maybe. Oh, come on. Get back in there. That goes there, right? Oh, boy. yes, Venom is an amazing blaster. Amazing value, too. Oh, that's what CR Nerf. Yeah, it's amazing value. Yeah, I concur. I concur. CR Nerf. Absolutely. A phenomenal blaster. And it did grow a lot on me for sure. That at first I was like, I really don't like the form factor, and I wasn't a big. I'm not a huge fan of the grip. I like the Maxim's grip rev better, but where's my barrel? But yeah, that's something that can be changed. Absolutely, that's super easy to change. Like, I think Dead Man's Foam's got a kit out, and that's actually I'm gonna hopefully get to that before Maryland, because I plan on taking my Venom there, along with a few other things. Wow, that is tight. Get in there. Holy smokes. Dang, that is super tight. I guess that's a good thing. There we go. Alright, I guess we don't have to put this on right away. We can put that on later. Yeah, 50% off the Venom. Like that, I mean, even at $50, like that thing is still a steal. 2 magazines, full auto, and it's not so fast full auto that you can't control it. Like I can easily peel off 2 to 3 darts at a time. 1 dart can get a little dicey. Am I missing something? Spring, return spring. This was the stock one, right? Did I put the spring in there? I don't think I put a spring in there. There we go. That looks better. Trying to talk and build is hard. But yeah, 50% off, absolutely. That's a good question, Mr. Peep. I would love to get to more wars. Like that is on my to-do list for sure. I'll have to check the calendar. How does this go back on though? Assuming it goes like this. Yeah, it should go like that. We don't need to prime it. There we go. That goes there. That moves there. For some reason, this does not want to go back in. There it goes. Now she's in there. Alright. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That can't be right. There we go. Yeah, because the spring can come out. That locks into there. That still moves freely. There, okay. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Come on, get back on there. Thoughts on HPA? I've never had a chance to play with it, so I really don't have a take on it one way or the other. As long as it's safe, I wouldn't have a problem with someone using it. It's as long as it's safe, controllable, and doesn't break, you know, doesn't break anything. I mean, if there's an FPS limit, like if you can keep it within that FPS limit, then by all means go for it. I would like to see more variations of blasters and stuff like that. So yeah. My son keeps breaking the prime grip on his long shot, not just the stock handle, the plastic the Picatinny that it attaches to. Yeah, this thing. This thing. I haven't had that problem yet. Mine, it's usually the thing that breaks is the pusher part that actually goes into the the breach and stuff like that. That's what I struggle with. Like that thing shattered on my last one, but this one I didn't had too much of a problem with. Oh, you know what? There's a screw that goes in here. Let's see. How did we attach this? Damn it. Come on. Get back there. I think it's falling apart. You know what? Let's try this. Let's you got to pull this thing out to get the there we go. Wow, that's got a little bit of pre-compression on it. Holy smokes. Alright, let's see. There we go. I'm not satisfied with this grip, or this front collet system. Not satisfied at all. There we go. Alright. Now I think we can put it back on. Yeah, CR, like, we have plans to come to Iowa this year. Just trying to wedge it in between a couple other trips that we're going south on. Going down to Florida and stuff like that, and Alabama this year. But yeah, we gotta get together. There it goes. Okay. Nate says, I've been wanting to make a supersonic retaliator for a while now, like Andrew G. That is over my head. I have no idea. I'll have to look that up. Supersonic retaliator. That's not a screw hole. Don't know why they do that to us, folks. They put these, like, fake screw holes in here. It's like, no! Why? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I'm digging this black plunger tube versus the red one. I got the red one from Frontline Foam, purchased that from them, and it wasn't bad. It did get damaged in the last in my last one. Whoever was running this when the priming rod or the ram broke, like gouged the inside of the plunger tube, and a bunch of the paint or the anodization like scratched off, and I was like, I don't think that's gonna be good for the O-ring, so we're just gonna get a whole new one. I like the black one, the way the black one looks anyway, so at some point I was probably just gonna bite the bullet and upgrade it and change it out anyway, even if it wasn't broken. But this black on red looks really nice. I like that. I really love the skins Zuru comes out with. Their old school red one is still one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, dude, I was talking about on bots on Foam After Dark last night that the X-Shot long shot, the Fury X, and then whatever they're calling this new AEB, those blasters can sit on the shelves for the next 3 years, and they could just pump out different skins or whatever, and I'd be all for it. I mean, I know the X-Shot one's already got probably like half a dozen, but it's such a great blaster, and the lineup is just really strong. So yeah, I would be happy with it. I mean, I still want them to take some time for it to to make iterations and stuff like that. But like if they need to have like a 3-year or 2-year development cycle where they need to like, okay, let's really kind of go back to the drawing board and develop something that will really knock the sock. If we thought the AEB knocked their socks off, let's take some time and go back to it. And in the meantime, let's printing out these skins. Like you just get a graphic designer on that, and you are in the home stretch. There is a free 3D file out there where you can use a bunch of internals from the long shot to build a master key that attaches to its Picatinny. Oh, nice. Okay. Yep, that's CR. That's a good one to learn off of, especially for those youngsters. Is this the like the 1.2 class, like the follow up to last year's class that you did, or is this like, you getting them back in, like new people getting back into it? Oh, it's gonna be intermediate. I should have read them. I should have read. Reading the comment explains the comment, Joe. Yes, intermediate. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I think there's a lot to it. And there's a lot to tinker with, which is awesome, and it makes modding so much fun. Okay, I think we got all the main screws down, and then this jumbled, oh dear lord, what is going on here? Houston, we have a problem. Stock extension point is down. Man down. Come on, fit in there. I know you go in there. Come on. Why is this not fitting? It doesn't fit any other way. There's notches. Come on, Joe. There's notches. Am I this dense? Like, what in the heck? Why is that not going in? There it goes. That was weird. Quick. Close it up quick before it could jump out of place. Jesus. the hobby. There we go. What are all those? Oh, those are for the pump. I'm like closing. I'm like, wait a minute. There's like 6 screws still here. Like, what did I miss? Oh, dear Lord. I'm going to prime it and it's just going to like crack. All right. I think we got that. Let's get this guy back in. Let's make sure our trigger pull, that works. Feels really loose. All right, so that works. All right. So we had someone asking about Afterworlds. Yeah, I saw Buff Daddy post his Grove City gameplay, HVZ. I think that was last weekend. I can't believe I missed that. Like, we are right near Columbus, and I should have made it out to it. Unfortunately, I had some stuff going on that weekend, so I wasn't going to be able to make it, but I wish I would have recognized that they had one coming up. I could have made plans to make it out. Okay, I'm worried. I know there's 2 screws that go up front. I have 4 extra screws. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, they're not in here. I was getting worried for a second. I was like, hold on a second. Like, thought I successfully pulled this out. Okay. So when this goes here, this is another nice addition that they did. That X-Shot didn't have to do, is this roller in their pump grip. They didn't have to do that. That is super nice of them, though. All right. That's cool. That's cool, CR. Great job, man. Dude, that's awesome. I am jealous. I am jealous. I think I got a screw in there already. Yep. Nope, no screw. Not yet. Need to find some time to think about the youngsters. Get some Nerf wars going for them. There is the school that my boys go to. They have well, it used to be in the fall, but now I think they're going to be moving it to the summer just for weather purposes. But they do a kind of like a fundraiser with the kids. They open up the school, and they have like each room has like a different station or whatever for like activity. You buy tickets to do these games and stuff like that. And they had a laser tag thing last year, and I'm thinking since now they're going to be doing it in the summer, maybe you can bring some barricades and have like a Nerf war set up for them. See if that would garner some interest. Alright, let's put these pins in. There's that one. And that one. Gotta make sure you get the tab in the right spot, or you would break the tab. Alright, so there's that. Hey, look at that. We used every freaking screw. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Oh, shoot. I should have put my sticker on my buffer tube. I didn't even think about that. Crud. Oh, well. Not worried about it now. Alright. Don't have a magazine handy, but I think should be able to single breech load this sucker. Maybe. If I can get my fingers in. If I can get my fat fingers in there. There we go. Alright. Does she fire? She does not fire. That's not good. She fires. Let's try it one more time. Just to appease myself. I must not have pulled it. It's kind of jumpy. I wonder if that's the tension from the spring. Alright. Yep, she fires. Awesome. Sounds good. Does the extension works? Okay. Sweet. Alright, safety on. Tighten down the collet. Alright, let's switch gears. And we're going to work on the Harrier. Good old Harrier. We've got some new parts. For this guy, and I'm pretty stoked on my paint job. Well, I was stoked on my paint job, and then I put it together. I was like, man, my rails. I wanted my rails to be a brighter red, and they turned out almost brown. But in the right light, you can see the red. So I stripped the paint off again and redid it, and now you can definitely see the difference there. What I was going for was matching this new B car from Gavin Fuzzy. I think I did a pretty good job. It's a little darker, but I think if you're looking at it from this angle, I don't think you're going to be able to tell too much of a difference. But it's definitely closer than my original stab at it. So yeah, let's put together this one. Right. I thought about opening up the BK1S, but I was a little shy. I was like, no, I don't think I can do that live. Like, I could put together a B car. I can take apart a long shot. Might not be able to put it back together though, apparently. But no. I have never opened it, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna need some alone time for that one. Man, 4. It only needs 2. Oh, they give you extra ones. Thanks. That's exciting. Put those back in there. Yeah, this is. I'm going to. As far as this blaster goes, this is more of my kind of range target shooting plinker. I think I'm going to try and push this one up to 250, 300, just to see, just for fun, and because I don't have any blasters that go that high, and does that fit? Oh, that would be awesome if this worked. Oh, it does. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I don't have one that goes that high, and I'm not really planning on taking it to any Nerf Wars or whatever in that configuration, but more or less a kind of an accuracy. I think if I remember, I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I put I think I want like this. There we go. Hey, what's going on, Xbox? Got the Venom Pro package today. Everything looks good. I'm really excited to get those put together. Yeah, they turned out really good. I am excited. So, I don't think I know my sister doesn't watch the stream, but I don't know if my brother's watching or not, but I purchased 2 Venom Pros for them when they were on sale. And I picked up the SMG kit from Xbox, and I'm gonna put those together. They're gonna go with me to. They're gonna accompany me to Maryland Mayhem, and yeah, I'm excited. They're excited too. Just wrapping up my new design on the Venom Bro. A new design? What? I thought for sure you'd be hard at work at the X-Shots AEB. I'm looking forward to the front end kit that you put together for that one. This is riveting work. I will definitely say hi at Maryland Mayo for sure, man. For sure. Looking forward to it. This is the first. This is my first HVZ that will be playing in. I've hosted a few at our family Nerf Wars and stuff like that. Our family reunions that we have a couple times a year. But this will be my first one. I'm excited. I'm going with family. There's gonna be friends there. Oh yeah, no, I didn't think you had it yet. I was just joking. You are really quick with your releases. So I figured as soon as that thing hits store shelves and you have it in your hand, there's gonna be a kit out for it. And it's going to be phenomenal. Oh, this is tedious, but... Yep. Oh, man. Looking over at my blaster wall, I've got so many to work on. That's kind of what sparked this whole thing. I was like, you know what? I haven't streamed in a while. I need to get some work done on blasters. Like, let's go. I've still got my Moto Blitz needs fixed. That one, I would love to get that fixed and take that to Maryland, but I don't think that's gonna happen in time, unfortunately. I gotta get my priorities in line. Make sure time constraints. I don't want to push myself. But that one needs to be fixed. What else? BK1S needs fixed. I'm looking forward to opening that up. What else? I think everything else is fixed. It's just those two blasters. Awesome. Hey, Captain Shotgun. Hey, Captain Shotgun. I am so glad you're here, dude. Speaking of my broken BK1S, I watched your BK1S fix video today or yesterday, and I really appreciate that video. I almost had enough courage to open it up on stream here and try and fix it, but not so much. But I appreciate your video because seeing it opened up, I was like, wow, there really isn't that much inside here. Got an extra screw, but not an extra bearing. That's interesting. Okay. Oop, come on now. There we go. All right. So that'll go. Oh, we gotta get the O-rings in there. These are always a pain in the butt to get just right. But once you get them started, you can kind of wedge them in there. What's up, Deadmans? Yeah, Captain Shotgun. I really enjoyed it. It was an easy watch, and you hit all the right spots. You didn't cut anything out that was, you know, detrimental to opening the thing up and putting it back together. So yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna make me feel a lot more comfortable putting mine back together. There we go. That looks pretty good. And then once I get all of the other, it's like I said, it's a little darker, but I think once you get, there's enough distance or whatever, that'll be nice. I'll repaint that one, repaint the knuckle guard. I think I might leave the barrel that color. I don't know if I'm actually going to paint the barrel. We'll see. All right, let's take a look here. We've got, let's put this back in here. Oh, nice. Dead man's foam into his house. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? So we've got metal plunger rod and metal catch. Holy cow, those are tiny screws. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if I've got a screwdriver that tiny. Holy cow. That's not going to work. Ruh-roh, Raggy. We might not be doing this one tonight. Oh, wait, maybe. Hold on. This might work. This one is a little bit... Oh, yeah, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, as far as, like, the pump grip and stuff like that... Yeah, I don't... With those pump grips and stuff, like, there's some of those blasters, there's only so many different ways you can design that stuff. And there's gonna be some overlap. Like, I mean, it's... I don't know. I'm with you on that one, Nate. Like, I didn't appreciate the shade either, because Joe does good work. X-Fox does great work. I appreciate it. Oh my god, trying to get these in is gonna suck. How are my fat fingers supposed to do this? I need, like, needle nose pliers. I should probably go get some. But I'm gonna be stubborn and watch me lose one of these. I don't know why I'm holding the screwdriver yet. Don't need that. Let's try it this way. I think needle nose pliers are in my future, guys. Let's see if I can get it the screw partially through. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, blast. All right. Yep. Yep. Needle nose pliers, where are you? Oh, shoot. Alright, these should work. Are these going to be small enough? Holy cow. Almost need helping hands for this. Nope. Oh, shoot. Hey, see you later, CR Nerf. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Greatly appreciate it. As I fumble with this. Holy cow, this is intense. Come on, baby. Nope. Almost had it. Come on, get on there. Is it on there? It's on there. All right, we got one on there. All right, we're in business. We're in business. Now to keep it on there and get the second one on there. Question is, how tight did they make the tolerances? Oh my God, there's no room for error. Oh, get in there. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Good Lord. Oh, I might have found a hack. Ah, I got it. Alright, let's cinch these down so they don't release. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Try the next one here. Oh, come on. There we go. If you orient the catch a certain way, you can almost push the bearing into the right space with your finger. Oh, come on, get in there. Come on. There we go. Got it. I know you can't see what the hell I'm doing, but there's these itty bitty tiny bearings that you gotta like get this tiny screw through, and you got to get two of them through. There we go. Come on. Come on. Nope, I just lost it. Okay. Concentration. Yes. No. Wait, did I get it? I think I got it. Yep. Got him. There we go. All right. Phew. Good Lord. Never taking that apart. All right. So for the plunger rod, we've got to take apart the entire blaster because we need to use the stock O-rings. Take off battery, GoPro mount. Go ahead and take the barrel off. I got a new barrel too, which I'm pretty stoked about. Damn. She's on there good. There it goes. that. Alright, so we should, let's see. I know we gotta take off these, so let's go ahead and do this. And there we go. Set that aside. Alright. I don't think we actually need to take apart the grip and stuff. I think you can get to the point. I haven't taken this thing apart very much, if you haven't been able to tell. But I'm pretty sure you can just pull these pins out, or these screws out, and you've got access to the spring and the plunger. Yeah. Now for the catch, I think we will. The catch will have to take it all the way apart. How do I like the Harrier? I used one once. It was getting 230 in a very hard prime. I used my brother's in a war once and absolutely loved it. I didn't pick one up until this past year, last quarter, but I enjoy it. This is going to be more of a plinking blaster for me. I'm going to try to get it as high as I can and then as accurate as I can. Probably kind of cap around like that 230, 250 range is probably where I'm going to look to. I'm curious, Captain Shotgun, did you have the one part I don't have here that I'm kind of curious in? Do you have the aftermarket prime assembly? There's like an extra like bearings in it or something like that. I don't know. It's supposed to help with the weight of the heavier springs, but I'm kind of curious. So, all right. So if we take this apart, this is supposed to come straight apart, right? Is it not? I have never taken this apart. It's not primed, is it now? I shouldn't have to take the handle off. Do I have to take the handle off? I wonder if I do. I bet I do. Yeah, I gotta get a different, nope, right here. I was thinking of getting one and maxing it out for fun. I'm now considering maxing out the Kunlun. Yeah, the Kunlun does look pretty sweet. Unfortunately, I purchased this before they announced the Kunlun, but I don't know. I don't know if I would have gone. I don't know. I say that I'm going to make this just a plinker blaster, but I don't know how long that's going to last. Having a blaster sit on my shelf that I only use a couple times a month or whatever. Whereas, like, if it's a blaster that I take down to Cincinnati or whatever, I use that quite a bit. I don't know. I like using my wife has a Seagull. She loves that. I enjoy using that one too. That's a lot of fun. All right, let's see. I got purchased an extra. What is it? Unicorn pump grip. I really enjoy this one. Nothing wrong with the stock one, but this one I like this slight angle to it. Oh geez. Yeah. definitely understand. So why is this not coming apart? That's why. Magazine. Alright, there we go. That makes sense. Okay, so we've got this apart. So here's our spring. Come on, get off of there. There we go. Oh, that doesn't look much different than that one. It says 1.6250. Okay. Okie dokie. So we need to get this off of there. So we are going to have to take apart the rest of the blaster for the catch. That's okay. Yeah, I haven't tried the tactical one. The unicorn has a special place in my heart. The original, I absolutely love that thing. It is built like a tank to the point where I'm almost positive, and I've got the war footage from this war. We had a family Nerf war last year, and I was running it, and I had tripped over a piece of cover and landed square on my unicorn, and it hit me in the chest. Like I landed, like fell face first onto this thing, and I swear, like I broke a rib or something because it knocked the wind out of me, and B, for like a couple months after that, I could take a deep breath and I could feel like a sharp pain in my chest. I was like, oh. I was like, eventually it went away, thank God. But yeah, the thing is built like a tank, and I think when I fell on it, there was I knocked something out of alignment because it wasn't like it wouldn't catch or whatever, and I opened it up and put it back together. It didn't look like anything was misplaced or misaligned, and when I put it back together, like it worked perfectly fine. So I'm assuming something got knocked out of whack or whatever when I fell on it. But there we go. But no, it's I enjoy it. It holds a special place in my heart. I really like opening up that one. That was probably like one of my first blasters that I opened up and really got a handle on. I designed a Picatinny rail that goes over top of it. Has side Picatinny for like GoPros and cameras and stuff like that. That was a lot of fun to design. Yeah, it is a tough little thing. All right, let's get this taken apart here. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see what I'm working on. My fault. There we go. I moved my mat up so I could see where the the camera was pointed. A backyard. So yeah, I talked about this a little bit earlier. The review for the BK1S is kind of on hold right now. Short story is I've gone through I broke one, and my second one is not cycling properly. So I haven't had a chance to do a full like review on it yet. I've got the firing footage done, the FPS stuff done. I want to open it up. The next video that you see on that, which will be very soon, will be me opening it up and fixing whatever's wrong on the inside. But it's a fun blaster. I just feel that it's hard to make a recommendation on it. I love it to death. And like I was talking about Captain Shotgun, he opened his up and it looks like it's pretty basic on the inside, so there isn't a lot of like mystery to how it works on the inside. So like if you open it up, springs aren't going to shoot everywhere and gears aren't going to go everywhere. So I'm going to open mine up, see if I can fix it. I think there's a switch that's not engaging properly, and it seems to be on Reddit. It seems to be a pretty common thing. So once I get that figured out, I'll put the review up, and I will be mentioning that in the review. But it's a fun blaster. Absolutely love it. I wish it was a little more reliable, but hey, it is what it is. Now if I can get this off without tearing it, getting over these lips is probably key. Oh, sorry guys, I probably just killed your eardrums if you're wearing... Oh, come on. There we go. There she goes. Just gotta get over that lip. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I mean, I'm still designing stuff around it, and I've got plans for it. It's just, it is what it is. You know, you get one that you get it's a relatively new technology for Nerf. So it's gonna have its, it's gonna have its creaks and issues and stuff like that. So, oh crap, I gotta remember where these all go. Okay, so these go with this thing. Alright, so we're going to start at the top left. Hey, that's what we're installing! Haha! I just got the catch put together. You missed the long and drawn out process of me trying to slide the bearings in there. That was a pain in the butt. I think I just went out of order. Did I just go out of order? That goes there, so that goes down. So I guess we're going down and around. Down and around. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to break out the needle nose for that one. Like, it just was not happening with my fat sausage fingers. There we go. Alright, so down and around, down and around. Gotta remember that. It'll make things much easier. Alright, so if I open this up, is there going to be stuff that jumps out at me? And are there clips? Nope, no clips. Oh, something jumped out. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh. Alright, well. Have a look inside. Hey, look, there's the catch. And the catch spring is still attached. Alright, so we need to push this back up. And how does this go? I'm assuming it goes like this. Probably should have watched a video on how to do this. Oh no, it goes like this. Oh, that would make sense. There we go. Oh, that's easy enough. Alright, let's get just a little bit back on there. That is smooth. So a little bit where it engages the trigger will do. We don't want any on the actual catch. That would be bad. Let's see here. Currently run a 1.6 millimeter by 250 with the chops. While running them, okay. Yeah, I picked up this, Gavin Fuzzy's, what is it, 15 bearing scar. I got the 9. I really enjoy the 9 one. I've got that one. That one's actually on the BK1S right now. But yeah, I like it. I'm excited. There's no post for this spring? What the hell? How in the... How is this supposed to stay put? Like, there's a post on the saber part. But I can't believe Worker didn't put a post in the bottom of this blaster. It just sits there. Okay. Alright, we're good. It's in there. As far as... Let's, shoot. Okay, let's put a little more lubrication on here. And I know this is going in backwards. Or no, that's going the right way. Yeah, that's going the right way. Or no, it's not. No, is it? Anyway, I need to get the inside of it lubricated because I haven't opened this up yet. There we go. Perfect. No, it goes in like this. And the spring goes in like that. Alright. Don't want to get that too dirty. Alright, I think we're good. There's enough lubrication there. We can put this back together and hope the catch doesn't go flying. Oh, Jesus. Somehow I gotta get the trigger pulled so I can get the safety put in. It's notch. Come on, get in there. There it goes. Oh, come on. Come on, you. Come on. Don't do this. Oh, I can see the spring moving. No. No. Come on, why is it not going in? What are you getting caught up on? Oh, the catch is moved. No. No. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. Replacing the catch is kind of a pain in the butt. Like, seriously. Like, there's really not much in there that, I mean, there's a bunch in there that keeps it, you know, when it goes up and down, but just keeping it when it's like kind of under tension by the small spring, it's like, oh my God, there's not much in there. All right, get the crap off the blaster. All right. So we started at the top and went around. Where's my screw or my thing? Hard tips are at Huh. Hard tips, huh? I've never played with them. Assuming they probably don't feel very good. What time is it? Alright. I'm going to put this back together, guys, and I'm going to call it a night. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the blue X-Shot long shot. We'll have to save that for another stream, or maybe we'll do a video opening it up. Yeah, opening it up, I mean, it's nice because you shouldn't have to open this end of it up. Like, that's one of the things that's beneficial. I think I just jacked up. Does this go here? I think this goes here. You shouldn't have to open this end up unless you get like a catastrophic jam. Because you can re-lube the actual plunger tube by over lubing your your plunger rod and stuff like that, but it wasn't too bad. If I would make any change at all, at the very least I would have liked to see a little nub for the other side of the screw to rest on the shell. That would have been nice. But other than that, it's not too bad. Yeah, Tryon. The Tryon is my favorite Springer for that 200 feet per second. I used that quite a bit when I first started. Shortly after I got the Nexus Pro, the original Nexus Pro, and then upgraded to the Tryon shortly after that, and didn't look back. Like, the Tryon definitely holds a special place in my heart. Absolutely love that blaster. That's good. 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 Alright, rock on. Alright, let's get this back on without, again, ripping it. There we go. Nice and tight. Get the Draco hair out of it. Damn dog. Alright. Does the safety still work? Yep, safety still works. That's good. Alright, let's put this back on before we lose these screws. Where'd my Allen key go? There it is. Tryon was my first high-powered blaster, as well as my first half-dart. Yeah. Yeah, the Nexus Pro, I got the Nexus Pro when it came out, after Coop, and I'll remember it, after Coop did his review of it, I was just like, holy cow, like, this is amazing. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I just got back in, I just got into the hobby. Is this the right screw? Are these the same screws? Did I just put the wrong screw in? Yeah, I just got back in, I just got into the hobby, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I got a bunch of like rival blasters and got in on that front when they were on sale. Yeah, they did the same screw. And then the Nexus Pro comes out. I'm like, whoa, short darts. Like, that just kind of blew my mind, and picked one up immediately. And then I was like, this is amazing. Like, rival what? No, I kid. I love my rival blasters. Like, Why is this not going in? There it goes. Yeah, I replaced the Tryon's barrel with they call it Karaoke barrel, and I cut it down just a little bit because I didn't need it to be super long. So I cut it down just a little bit so it sticks out enough to put a B-car on the end of it. There we go. Sweet. We are back in business, gentlemen. Favorite blaster right now? I'm going to go with the BK1S. I want to get that thing working. I've got a lot of really cool plans for it. Some fun designs and stuff like that. Like, completely impractical things. Yeah, that's my kind of one of my favorite. Even though mine doesn't work, I still find myself taking it off the shelf and kind of like just playing around with it and stuff like that. Yeah, I enjoys it. All right, so we're putting in a 1.6 250 spring. What the hell is this? What's this little spring inside of this thing for? There's a little spring inside of this spring. I wonder what that is. That's weird. That's probably not supposed to be there. Alright, so let's see here. We stick the... Hey, look, there's the pretty catch. Alright, so we stick the spring goes in. That goes in. And then this goes in. Just like that. There we go. And while we've got this open, let's go ahead and clean this off. Not much gunk on there. I haven't really used this too much, but out here in the office, if stuff doesn't get moved, it gets dusty. So we'll give this a generous amount of lubrication. And then we'll clean off this ram. Man, there's Draco hair in here too. What the heck, dog? Seriously. Just add just a little bit here. This doesn't really make much of a difference. There we go. Put that in there. Slide her back together there. There we go. Boom. And then screw number 1. I have not heard of a mini strife. Is that short dart only strife? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it... Oh, shoot. Maybe it was a catch spring. But why would it be in there? I don't know. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. If I run into trouble, I'll put that spring aside. If I run into trouble with the catch, because maybe it might be a stronger spring. Who knows? I'll set it aside next time. I'm not going to open this blaster back up. I just got it put back together. Yeah, I'll look at it and see. I think you're right. I bet you you're right. That's probably supposed to go on the catch. There you are. Oh, you know what? I think I saw. Did you do a video on on a mini strife? I think I saw a video like where you cut like the right down the seam of the magwell and made it short dart. I think I saw that video. If that's what you're talking about, at least. Now it kind of vaguely sounds familiar. All right, let's do this. Before I forget and throw this out. Get this little, yeah, that's definitely the catch spring. I wonder how that got in there. That's the weirdest thing, because like this is sealed, right? Yeah. That is the weirdest thing. So we're gonna take one of these baggies, drop that in there, and we're gonna drop the OG in there. And then I will open that back up at some point in time. But yeah, I'll have to look into the mini strife. I have 2 orange strifes. I really don't want to cannibalize them, but if it's cool, I mean, you don't need two stock strifes, do you? Does one need 2 stock strifes? All right. I don't know why I'm putting this on without. Kind of going a little out of order here, but that's all right. I've got 4 stock stripes laying around. Let me think about that. I might take you up on that, Captain Shotgun. Let me take a look at my finances for the next couple months and see if I can swing a commission your way. Cause yeah, it did look it looked pretty slick. Yeah, grip is from Unicorn, or a Unicorn grip. Like I said, I've got a special place in my heart for the Unicorn, and that grip is just, to me, is just super comfortable. Nothing wrong with the stock grip that Worker sends with this blaster. I've used I've played with the Unicorn so much that like, it just feels natural, like a more natural kind of grip, hand placement for me. So if I've got a vertical grip, chances are it's going to be the Unicorn one, if it fits. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I put the return spring in. Where did the return spring go? There's a... No, it's in there. I don't remember putting it in there. Oh, I didn't take it apart. That's right. Oh, whew. I had a minor panic attack. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't take the front part. I didn't butterfly the front part. Oh, God, it's late. Okay. Yeah, it's late. It is. Okay, yep. Well, guys, I think we're going to leave it at that. My minor panic attack there live on stream. Got our longer barrel. Come on, get in there. And this is always fun, getting this to feed in. There we go. Slide that in. Tighten her down. 10 is still not enough. All right, so there's that. Okay, sweet. Let's we'll throw a couple darts through her, and then we will call it a night, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Next time we'll have some music. Oh, baby, that is tight. Yep, that works. That works. Just, I lost my, there we go. I lost my dead cat on my mic. Sorry about that. Just out of my morbid curiosity, let's change the ammo so that it is correct. Yeah. Got 2 shots left. Actually, yeah, 2 shots left. Let's see. Whew, that is tough prime. That would be 271. 289. There you go, Jim. That's all she wrote. Yeah. That's kind of where I wanted to be. Anyway, guys, so yeah, let me end it there. Got work in the morning, but appreciate you guys hanging out with me in this kind of impromptu stream. We still have a X-Shot, long shot, the blue edition to open up and replace the plunger tube. We've got an upgraded spring, longer barrel. Yeah. Kind of like this color scheme. I'm kind of sad that I'm getting rid of the pink, but I think the black will look nice. But reinforcement, we'll see how that one fares. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We will upload some new videos coming up starting next week. Got lots of stuff kind of working in the background, so kind of some family stuff going on, but we'll get back in the swing of things and have some fun and get some videos out. I got a whole bunch of reviews up that have kind of halfway been shot that need to get the rest of the way. Mostly like kind of the table talking stuff, like all the testing is done. But yeah, so quite a bit to work on. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.